tonight I prepared something special for you. So, if you're a foodie or a sweets lover, you're going to enjoy this video. So, as you may know, I'm going to be eating and testing cookies. But don't worry, if you do not love any eating sounds, it's going to be just a few seconds, alright? Mostly this video is about answering these sweet questions. So I invite you to bring something to eat with me, because this might actually awaken your appetite, okay? So shall we start with the questions? You ready? You have something sweet? Perfect. So, sugary, sweet questions. Do you prefer flaky pastries or creamy desserts? Noted. Are you more of a croissant person or a donut person? Really? I would pick croissant personally, or even better, des pains au chocolat, which is pretty much chocolate croissant but in a different shape. So big, indeed, the croissant. Do you reach for chocolate or fruit flavors first? To me it's a difficult one because I love both immensely. I guess my weakness is still chocolate, let's be honest. Do you like your sweets simple or over the top and fancy? Sweet and simple or over the top and fancy? Really? Would you rather have something buttery or something sugary? So, as you can see on my quiz, they are tiny little cookies. So, when I see one appear, I will test a cookie in the box. So let's open this one and discover the flavors that await us, shall we? So for all the French people, and Belgium too, you'll be able to get this one. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I did buy these myself. Can you guess what kind of flavors I picked? So the name is croque me. So in French, croque means bite. So it's pretty much bite me. So I picked 4 flavors. Actually got 5 of them, but in the box you'll see only 4 of them because yesterday, let's say, I was a little bit impatient, so I tasted one already because I took one that I knew I would love 2 times. So let's open it. Are you ready? So I'll present them to you. First, this sounds really good actually. So this one is the Dubai Velvet. Dubai Velvet cookie. Then we have the Speculoos cookie, which is called Speculoos. Of course, I'll show them to you without the package afterwards, so you can admire their beauty. Then we have an Oreo cookie. This one is called Oreo Madness. And the last one is called Oh Mon Bueno. Oh My Bueno. So if you have them, possibly in your country, Buenos. So inside it, if I remember well, there is some Nutella and also a smashed Bueno on top. My mouth is watering already. And now I have to pick one to try. So I will be trying the Oh Mon Bueno. Oh My Bueno. For your satisfaction. So let's enjoy the different sounds. Let's take our time, take a bite of what you're eating, have something to drink as well, and I will let you know what I think about the taste. So I was hesitant between, putting them in the oven, but then I figured that they might be too soft and crumbling down, so I thought it would not be the best idea, especially when I'm eating right now. Okay, I'm placing this one here. You know what, let's pick the next one we'll try. I think next I'll be eating the Oreo. So I'll place it here. Let's try first this one. I'll show you a close-up. Oh mon bueno. Oh my bueno. So let's have it. I'll show you in brackets. Sounds delicious. So this is the inside with Nutella and of course the bueno on top. I think this part is gonna be super delicious. So let's bite into the Nutella and bueno. Let me tell you, it is extremely gourmand, extremely delicious. Do you want a bite? I know it's really good. I might end up with a lot of chocolate on my face, but please ignore it in case it's there, because I'm not really able to see it on my camera. Anyways, so what flavor combo makes you happiest? Chocolate and caramel, strawberry and cream, or lemon and vanilla? What is your combo? Chocolate and caramel, strawberry and cream, or lemon and vanilla? Very nice combo. To me, I would say right now strawberry and cream sounds very delicious. If you were a frosting flavor, what would you be? Oh. Possibly something with, strawberry or raspberry a melting frosting with lots of fruit, red fruits especially. Are you the type to share your dessert or protect it with your life? You share or you protect? Tell me. And don't lie, don't lie. Is that so? I protect it with all my life. Yeah, that's a flaw of me. I don't like to share food. Sugary or salty, whatever that is, I don't share. But I wish I was more okay with sharing, because I do share. But sometimes it's a torture, especially when you love the food so much. So do you like desserts warm and gooey, or cold and refreshing? What is your preference? Noted. I would say warm and gooey. Which filling would you pick? Jam, custard, or chocolate cream? Okay. I would say chocolate cream. Like I told you, chocolate is my weakness. Do you love crunchy textures or soft, melt in your mouth bites? What is your preference? Crunchy or soft? I would pick soft personally. When do you crave sweets the most? Morning, afternoon, or at night? Really? To me, I have a ritual. Like anytime I'm in my couch at night, I had, my dinner. And then around 10 p.m., that's dessert time. And I always have some brownies in the fridge. So every time I'm looking forward to this moment, I always say choco choco, my choco choco. Good chocolate dessert, my choco choco. Yeah, that's my ritual. Would you rather bake your own sweets or buy them from a bakery? Making or buying? Choose. Bakery is quite annoyed, so I would rather buy them because they taste better, but I don't mind from time to time baking them. What is your go-to comfort dessert after a bad day? Oh. Really? How do you feel about whipped cream? Essential or overrated? Really? I love whipped cream, especially with strawberries. Like that's a combo that I adore. But I admit that I'm not like the whipped cream super fan. But I love it from time to time. Do you like your desserts light and airy or rich and dense? Noted. To me, light and airy. When it's too dense, like I tend to have digestive issues, so it just stays like a sponge in my stomach, and I really don't like the sensation. So when it's light and airy, it's a lot better to me. If you could only eat one dessert forever, what would it be? I'm laughing because I know my addiction for brownies. It's obviously going to be that for me. But what is yours? I see. Nice choice. We have a cookie. Do the Oreo cookie coming up. So this question and then we try this one. What fruit makes every dessert better? Strawberries, cherries, or raspberries? Unless you have one personal one, let me know. To me, for dessert, like all of these are my big favorites, but I would pick raspberry, I think. So it's time to try the Madness Oreo. Madness Oreo. Let's go. It smells so delicious. It's hard to, like, my mouth is already watering, but I mean, I feel like during the entire video my mouth is just an ocean. The Madness Oreo. Let's open this one. So inside it there is still some Nutella, and I think the batter was made with smashed Oreo. I mean, you can see them appear in this beautiful masterpiece. Watering. Let's do that. Oh my god, look at this. A piece of it filled, but look at the inside with Nutella. Going mad for this. So let's have a bite with some Nutella inside. Wow, it's very rich in cocoa. It's so delicious. So far, from all of the ones I tasted, I think it's my favorite. And let's continue. So, are you team caramel drizzle or chocolate ganache? Caramel drizzle? My brain was like, wait. Caramel drizzle or chocolate ganache? What is a memorable dessert you had that you'll never ever forget? One that blew your mind because it was so tasty, so good, or maybe beautiful, or both. Really? A memorable one. Well, maybe this Oreo, because this Oreo cookie was like very delicious. Oh, I think I know. I tasted one time a homemade, what is it called? Dubai chocolate. And nothing to compare with what you buy, to different grocery stores. This one was, I still dream about it. Maybe one day I'll buy them again because it was so delicious, but very expensive. So yeah, that I think was my wow kind of thing, but it's not really like a cake or dessert like this. Still, something tasty and sugary. Oh, we forgot to pick the next cookie. So I'm gonna be placing here our next delicious cookie, the Speculoos. was waiting for you there. I mean, for me, because I'm gonna be the one who eats that. But I'll share, don't worry, don't worry. If you were pastry, would you be soft and delicate, or bold and intense? What are you? Definitely soft and delicate for me, because I am nothing bold or intense. Yeah, and I'm more of the soft, calm kind of person. At least I believe so. Which dessert word matches your vibe? Ooh. Fluffy, gooey, crispy, or rich? What's your vibe, my friend? Fluffy, gooey, crispy, or rich? It suits you. To me, fluffy, I guess. Are you the kind of dessert that surprise people or comfort people? Surprise or comfort? Second option for me. I have no surprise to offer. I'm a pretty normal person. Like, I'm possibly boring for most people. I'm in my bubble. I do my creation. I do my videos. I do my cleaning. I do my cooking. I do my eating. There's nothing crazy happening. Also, possibly because, like, I'm not an adventurous person, and the outside world is something I rarely explore unless this caveman needs some food. Do you ever eat dessert even when you're full? So, and again, don't lie. Don't lie. Of course I do. And that's the favorite. I mean, that's the most amazing part. So, even if I'm like a pregnant lady, there's still some room for dessert. I love this one too. Are you more croissant energy, calm and refined, cupcake energy, fun, colorful, and a little extra, cinnamon roll energy, cozy, warm, sweet-hearted, macaron energy, playful, elegant, unpredictable? Or we have two more. Brownie energy, comforting, chill, everyone loves you. Churro energy, adventurous, spontaneous, and a little wild. So tell me, croissant, cupcake, cinnamon, macaron, brownie, or churro? I'm afraid to admit that mine would be the cinnamon roll energy, because I'm very cozy, warm, and sweet-hearted. But I hate cinnamon. So, my second option would be croissant, calm and refined. But yeah. Brownie sounds good too, comforting, chill. Everyone loves you. For that part, I'm not sure. Well, so tell me yours. Yeah, okay. I could see that about you. Do you like coffee flavored desserts or avoid them completely? I really don't like coffee, so I will avoid them, definitely. I even remember when I was a kid, we went to my parents' friend, and she baked a tiramisu. So I was very young, and I was like, what is this? Like, we could see creams and, some little whatever these are called on top. Like, this looks pretty tasty. And then I had a bite, and I was like, what the? Like, why would you give that to a kid? Coffee, I mean, possibly some do like it from this early age, but to me, I was like, this is disgusting. And I had to, try to eat it. And then I was like, Mom, I know you love coffee. Do you want mine? Because I'm too full. But yeah, I remember that. I think it was the first time I had anything coffee. And like, I don't know how people like it. And I still don't like it, so yeah, it's not for me. I'm a tea person. I actually never tried matcha pastries. Like, if this brand makes matcha cookies, I would definitely love to try this. But yeah, I wonder what this could taste like. So, would your ideal dessert be messy but delicious, or neat and elegant? Do you care about appearance? So, messy but delicious, or neat and elegant? I would pick messy but delicious. I will edit that. Do you like desserts with a hint of salt or full-on sweet? Okay. I would say full-on sweet. We have a cookie. So let me ask you this question, and then the speckle lover is waiting for us. If your friends are to describe you as a dessert, what would they choose? Let's go. So there you can see we have a speculoos inside it. The speculoos. It looks really good and it smells divine. So let's break it. Wow. Oh, and there is some speculoos cream inside. This looks very rich. Do you want a bite? Is it yummy? This looks really good. So let's try it. This is so, I don't know how to describe it. So rich, so delicious. Honestly, I was a little scared that these might be too sugary, but they are perfect. Not too sugary, very tasty, very rich. Wow. I'm actually really amazed. That's a bad thing, because I might be tempted to get more of them in the future. And they're quite pricey, let's be honest. I think a cookie might be around 5, like for these. Oreo, Speculoos, and the Omo Bueno. Yes, they might be a little bit more than $5 each. And the next one we're going to have, which is the Dubai Velvet with Dubai cream and chocolate, is possibly around $5.50 or something like that. So yeah, we gonna eat them from time to time, but I really wanted to support this business because, I mean, you can tell it's made with love. It's made with love and care, and it's rich and delicious. So that's also why I'm not eating everything, because I want to keep it for my dessert time at night. So yeah, that's why. Because here, you're not able to see it, but we have this cookie mountain that I created. with all the leftovers so then I can eat them. So here I'm just having a few bites with you to discover the flavors, and I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. So, what is your answer? If your friends had to describe you as a dessert, what would they choose? My fingers are buttery. Interesting sound. Anyways, so I will write it answer. Are you the type to try new desserts or stick to your favorites? I think to me I'm a combination of both because I mostly just take my dear brownies. But today I'm trying new things, and that's good because you know you taste your tongue explore new horizons, and it's very interesting. So I think if I had more options around me, I would definitely love to try new things. But because I live in a village with only one bakery and it's mostly the same things with croissant, pain au chocolat, du pain, des baguettes. It's not that wow. So baguette and pain is bread. But I guess that you assume, you knew with the baguette. If you own a dessert shop, ooh, this one is interesting. If you own a dessert shop, what would you name it? I like it. That's a good one. It suits you too. So now imagine you have your shop. So would your desserts be pastel and pretty or bold and artisty? I see. They're really pastel. I love pastel color. You can guess, I assume. But yeah, what is your ideal setting to enjoy dessert? A cozy cafe, sunny picnic, or midnight in bed? Oh, okay. The sunny picnic sounds really enjoyable. Especially when you share that with your lover. That eating delicious food, having your delicious prince or princess next to you. What dessert would you bring to impress someone on a date? I promise I did not read this one. This is interesting because this is what I pictured. So yeah, what dessert? Imagine you are on a picnic with that date. You bring a dessert that will impress them. What is it? It depends on their taste, obviously. But possibly like a fluffy, airy strawberry cream cake. That's how I envision it, especially on that picnic. It matches the vibe and the sunny days. Like it's something fresh. Yeah, something like that. Is that impressive enough? They'll be the one to judge. If desserts are the love language, ooh, which would be yours? Frosting, sprinkles, or chocolate? So love language dessert, chocolate, frosting, or sprinkles? Pick your favorite. Do I even need to answer? You know me. Do you prefer mini pastries or huge slices of cake? What's yours? I I think the mini pastry sounds a bit more fun because you get to try more flavors. So I guess I would pick this one. Yeah, but imagine if that's a big slice of your favorite cake. Yeah, still. If your mood today were a dessert, what would it be? Noted. I would pick the Madness Oreo for my mood. It was so delicious, guys. I wish you guys could taste at the same time. So what dessert do you secretly judge people for not liking? Oh, I think I know for me. What's yours? Like, to me, it's always strange when I hear somebody says, I don't like chocolate. How can you not? But yeah, I guess it's a taste thing. But still, like, I'm always like, what? Like, how can people like that exist? And like, in my reality, maybe because I love chocolate so much, but it's always surprising. Okay, and now, what dessert do you secretly judge people for enjoying? Imagine you answer chocolate. We can't be friends. Well, I'll try to be. So what is it? Okay. Well, I guess I'll say coffee. I'm sorry, but that's what comes to my mind. Like, how can you enjoy coffee dessert? But yeah, I know that there were a lot of coffee lovers, so I understand. Like, if you love something so much. Still, we have a cookie. So we're going to test the velvet, Dubai velvet chocolate cookie. So my question for you: which flavor best matches your personality? Vanilla cream, chocolate passion, or citrus energy? I would say vanilla because calm is more my vibe. Passion, unless I'm in love, then I can be very passionate. Also with work, so yeah, I guess chocolate. What is yours? Wait. Sorry. Maybe this sugar rush is starting to make me crazy and energized. So vanilla cream, chocolate passion, or citrus energy. Okay. Well, I already know that this one is bomb. So let's have it. And this might be the one that sounds the best because it's very crunchy and rich. Okay, so the Dubai velvet cookie. Let's open it. Wow. So you can have a look at the inside, filled with pistachio cream and I don't remember, but crispy things. It's not like the ones in chocolate. It's not angel air inside. It's something different that I forgot about, but it's still very crispy and delicious. I'm placing it on the mountain. Are you ready? Of course you can have a bite. Right? I know it tastes really good. So I'm going to try to bite inside the cream, which is very crispy. Let's go. my love for this Dubai cookie is incomparable, but I have to admit that the Oreo was a big surprise. These two are indeed my favorites. If I have to pick one, like the top one, this has to be the Dubai Velvet, and very, very close to it, the Oreo. So the Madness Oreo, but wow. And they smell really good. I wish you could taste it. So let's answer the other questions. But honestly, I am really happy that I could do this video for my personal satisfaction, but also for you guys to discover new things to try, new flavors. And if you're French, you can actually find Coq Me on their website, or they do have a TikTok shop. Would you rather eat something classy like cheesecake or experimental like matcha desserts? So we have this question with matcha, we talked about this before. So would you rather eat something classic like cheesecake or experimental like matcha desserts? Well, I would go for matcha since I'm curious about it. Okay, so what dessert from your childhood instantly brings back memories? Oh, I have one. So it's a Portuguese dessert which is called, sorry for my accent if you're Portuguese, letria. That is a sugary pasta. And that's funny because I don't like cinnamon, but on this recipe there is some on top. So it's pretty much pasta cooked with, if I remember well, it's milk with sugar. So it's absorbing that. And then you have some cinnamon on top. Because my grandma used to cook some of them whenever we visited Portugal. And also my aunt did that. And she had a restaurant job, so she's a very good cook. So that's the one that brings a lot of memories. Yeah. Do you prefer smooth textures like pudding or crispy bites like cookies? So textures like pudding or crispy bites? If you could live inside a dessert for a day, which one would it be? Possibly a strawberry cake or something with jam or like melted fruit, because I don't know, this would be interesting to navigate into it. What is the first thing you grab at a pastry shop? I think, like for me, also because like I said, I don't have much options. Yeah, that would be un pain au chocolat. So it's like the chocolate croissant version, but it's in a different shape. Especially when they're still warm, it's like very buttery when you press it. It's comforting, not the cooked. No. Not the cooked, and not the ones that are crispy to me. Like I love like the soft pain au chocolat with like there's this buttery inside, and you have these two chocolate lines melting still. I know it might be a torture to watch it. I hope you're not watching this without anything to eat or when about to sleep, because you might be like, like you can imagine this tasting really delicious, unless you don't like chocolate. Would you rather have a sweet breakfast pastry or an indulgent midnight treat? So, breakfast or midnight treat? Definitely midnight for me. What is the most unique dessert you have ever had? Tiramisu? Sorry. I mean, a tiramisu with red fruits or something, or maybe something lemony. Like lemony desserts I love, like especially cheesecake. Cheesecake. Like lemon cheesecake. Or like muffin, brownie cheesecake. Oh, not cheesecake. Brownie with lemon, I mean. That is so good. Okay. And finally, final question, I know. If you had to choose one dessert to represent your soul, what would it be? What represents your soul, my friend? That suits you. Perfect. So I hope you enjoyed this comforting and yummy video. So I hope it was tasty for your ears and soul. Have a beautiful night and take good